Yo, what's good, y'all? So right here is a little sneak peek of the D1 training, man. Like, so, flying 10s, right on 127, a little light work. But, second episode of X's and O's, and I really just want to show what goes into a workout. Because I got some FRA, I'm coming from a minor injury right now, so I haven't been able to work out in a minute. This video is actually, I'll say about 2 weeks old. So I got a FRA camp coming up January 11th. And I guess today it's 4:30 on the 1st. So I got 11 days to fully heal this injury. The first workout, I really worked with my hands. So, I was doing a little warm-up for my hands right here. Because at the D1 camp, I can't lie, I didn't go how I wanted to. I had 3 routes because it was half workout, half routes. And it was quite a few receivers. So I was going through, and then out of 3 routes, I had 1 catch. The first one, I can't lie, bro, that was right through my hands, man. Like, I guess the only thing I can say in my defense that he threw it hard, but that's still, at the end of the day, there's no excuse, man. I didn't look that ball in, didn't catch it. So, second one was overthrown, third one I caught. Whoa. But, yeah, man, like, that one, it really stuck with me. So, also want to make sure with X's and O's, y'all see everything. Y'all see I got drop passes, I got good passes. At the end of the day, y'all are going to see it all. Last one? Good, the bad, the worst, the best. I'm here for all of it, man. So, this one was pure hands, and, like, for me, I don't really get a quarterback that often. So, the one time I did, I got to really make sure I take advantage of it, and we doing straight hands, like, the whole majority of the day. That one was a drop, not gonna lie. But, like, so I'm not bad with my hands, but for me, I get nervous really easily, because, like, the position that I was in before with, like, my youth team, my old coaches, that put me in a position to, like, every play count. I would overthink, and that ends up to me, like, sometimes it leads to me making a great play. Other times with me dropping a wide open pass. So, I really want to make sure, like, I'm just calm, cool, collected. Cause, like, when I'm calm, just, like, chilling, and, like, I just let everything flow. My fault. But, yeah, when I just let everything flow, I'm at my best. I'm really at my best. And I want to be able to, like I said, FRA, it's a private school I'm trying to go to. I want to at least get on the radar so I can get hopefully invitations to some invite-only camps. Maybe, get a free camp, like a paid camp. I don't really know how that would work, but, something like that. Like, I want just more opportunities to play out for these coaches because, I'm trying to get a scholarship. And even if it's not for my freshman year, I want them to at least know who I am. I gotta make sure I'm ready for that. And then right now, this video is actually really, really old. I'm coming off a minor injury, so I haven't been able to work out in a long time, like a little minute. So this is, like, supposed to, like, it's been edited. I suck with voiceovers, not gonna lie. I suck with voiceovers, so, I gotta get better with that for y'all. But, I'm going through, getting some good, just coming online, make a catch. And then we got the Hiko sticks, man. I can't lie. Like, for the majority, like, I was with my friend. Like, he possibly my closest friend, or, like, one of my closest friends. So, for a bit, like, for the first little bit, we was low-key playing for real. And, like, what y'all seeing after all this now, it's, like, the actual workout. But, yeah, man, I'm say I like, the Hiko stick, and then I say it helps me a lot, but I hate it. I got better with it now, like, recently. Like, y'all gonna see, like, later in the video, I'm starting to get some more of these. But, like, besides that, I low-key suck. Like, low-key suck. And then, like, it's as simple as that. And I don't even, like, I would ordinarily play, like, the color that's going on, but then I have to, like, go into and talking, like, all the background noise. And quite frankly, the audio is just not good enough for that. So we just going to, I was going to 10, and we're just going to say that I caught, well, I did catch 10. But we're going to, like, act like all these are just, like, perfect catches. Like that one. Besides the ones I actually catch. But, yeah, man, so this is supposed to be, like, this inside of my life. Also, just got, the Meta AI glasses. So that's going to come with I low-key might have bought, sunglasses on accident, but that's besides the point. Y'all are gonna get, just some more, some vlogs type stuff, a view of what my workout looks like from my point of view. And then, like, I remember that one was complete. Yeah, y'all. So, I guess recamp, to this restate what happened during camp. We went off, we was doing some drills. One of the coaches there, I think he was, if I remember correctly, he's a DB coach. He said I look athletic during the warm-up, so, I look athletic. And then, I think we did some warm-ups. We did some footwork. I was doing good in footwork because, like I said, I've been playing football for about 6 years now. I played football for 6 years now. Well, 2 years tackle, 6 years just in total. So, and I've always, majority of the time I'm by myself for those 6 years. So, like and also I'm kind of undersized. I'm thin, pretty skinny. I have height, but I'm skinny. So, I locked in with my footwork, man. You gotta be like create separation. It's actually like locked in here. I was locking in now. You can see the squat, the ready. But so yeah, like my footwork was good during that. Then we got the receiver, doing some releases, jabs. But we're doing the flying 10s. During that first flying 10, I'm pretty sure it was the one that I showed, the sneak peek. I don't even know what happened for real. Cause like I was trying to push myself to go as fast as I can, and I think I overextended. So it's like right there where it's like like an action figure, right where like the waist and like the legs would connect, like that like little space behind it. Right there, that's when like that's right where it hurts. Like it only hurts when I do something athletic. And yeah, so it's been feeling a little iffy. But also I still gotta get that workout in. But yeah, that's a minor injury I'm coming off of. I've been just struggling with that. I haven't been able to work out since then. Like, I want to say during this. I think this was before the D1 camp. Actually, I'm not fully sure. Or no, this was after. Yeah, man, I gotta work on that footwork. And then, like, besides that, it's a real cool camp. I can't wait, because, especially when we get to the time, yeah, we're going to have film study, recovery, actual workouts. But, had to dip up the homie before he left. And it was just me, for real. So, I went back. This is one of the drills that I want to say it was, like, the D linebackers coach gave us. And then, like, we were working out because, like I said, we were throwing the ball around, doing little passes before I was recording. And I also think we did, like, soccer that day, too. I'm not fully sure. But I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did do soccer that day. So this time, the rest of the video is supposed to be dedicated to me explaining a little bit more about myself. So, like, last video was, like, the basics. But kind of just, like, how I started in the football world. So, it started out with, I guess, before, I'm not going to lie, I used to not like football. Like, genuinely, I didn't like football. I didn't like football. Like, when I go to summer camp, boys would be playing football. I would just sit on the side, play with sticks, playing the grass. Then eventually, like, halfway through, they would send me inside with the girls, like, whatever. The majority of the time, like, I'll say it's like one time there wasn't. But just about every time, there was, like, arts and crafts. So, like I said, I never played football. It was till my 4th grade year. Some kids I would hang out with, they would always play football. I didn't really play for real. I would be doing like swings or whatever. And then one time, my mom's friend, that kind of like a distant friend, but her son's having a birthday birthday party. So we went over there. And he liked football. And, like, I had heard of him, but I haven't seen this man since I was like 4, so I don't remember him. And then he was real cool people. So I ended up staying the night. It was him. It was me, him, and then his friend. So like we ended up like playing football like all day that next day. It was really just a fun time, and that's kind of what made me fall in love with football, man. Like that's during that, man, instantly clicked. I remember I got home that weekend. I bought the newest Madden that was out because my Madden 17 was not that got gifted to me was not working. So yeah, since then I'm playing football every day at recess. Funny story. This one kid, my best friend. From that 4th grade year, he played football like all his life, and he was good. Like I'm gonna assume he was good. Like a couple rings, all that. But it's 4th grade. I was like, I guess at a point like we kind of like started like separate, and I was like, all right, thing I gotta do, man, I gotta win. So like before I always be on his team, or the majority of the time, once I stopped being on his team, the goal was to just win a game, and I can't lie. On that last day of school, when I still didn't win a game, man, that hurt. I'm my whole 4th grade without beating that man once. But so yeah, 5th grade. I started at the end of 5th grade. That's when I started training camp for the youth football team I played for, and then after that, I played the 6th grade year. That 7th grade year, I played. 6th grade is my first year doing tackle. And I grew up without siblings. Well, I had siblings, but they didn't live with me. It was just me, so I was never really like a hard, like physical person. So, I got there. It was kind of tough, man. I remember my first practice, I cried after every hit. But I stuck through it, and I was like, I'm athletic. So, I showed a whole lot of potential. So, besides me, I'm over contact. I'm actually, I spent the past 2 years before that, working on, I had a QB for that 4th grade year. But, that 5th grade year, I didn't, so I was spending the time working on footwork and actually just learning the game and getting better at the skill position part of it. So, I was good at football. The only thing that was messing me up was contact. Once I got over that, I was like, and I got athletic potential, a whole nother year, I was going to go crazy. That year, I thought it was bigger than the program. I thought I could, show up to, out of total, I want to say about, 85% of practice, 75% of the practice, get playing time still. Also, we had, 3-star running backs who would literally they would mercy rule within, the first, quarter, or, their first half mercy ruling. Each one of them individually. So, besides that, in a QB, I don't know why we kept playing him. But, yeah, so, if you got 3-star running backs, you can't trust your quarterback for real, and this kid don't show up to practice about 75% of the time. Well, he shows up only about 75% of the time. Why would you pass the ball? So, I was going to play quarterback. I got nervous. My first time, my hands ever started sweating. We had a good quarterback, too, that year, but he left to go play for the team that knocked us out of the playoffs the year before. But, it is what it is. So, since that last year, I was bigger than the program. 8th grade year, school don't got a team, so I've been grinding, man. I've been in the gym trying to get bigger, 120. I don't know. I was 130 for a week. That went away. But, man, I'm trying to get bigger, work on my skills. Anytime I can get a quarterback, I get a quarterback. Man, I got to work on them hands. Yeah, y'all, so, mainly in that position that I was, I guess some extra time. Let's talk about the position that I was in with that coach. So I said, besides me on the field, I was bigger than the program, and I was like, hey, man, there's no way I don't play. You feel me? And, when I would play, I wouldn't get touches. So I ended that year with, 1 touchdown, I want to say 3 receptions. I fumbled once. And if I had to guess, maybe 30 yards type. Literally from my last year, it was tough. So, is what it is. But, I was put in a position where it's I would go out. I'll have, one play. I remember specifically where, we were doing position work. So, receivers was, is youth. Receivers double as DBs. So, we had, 3 receivers, 3 DBs. Kind of I guess, 3-on-3. But it was still tackling. I remember had a short route, just straight across the middle. Ran it. I caught it through contact. Stiff arm. I'm skinny dude. I don't know how. But I guess he's also a skinny dude. I stiff arm one dude, and then right foot from stiff arming, I juked the guy, and I scored. I make plays like that. I have other crazy plays, and then coaches just still I have crazy plays like that. Because I don't really know, what happened today. Because, I'll be, I got the famous line, man, going to play a lot today. Was not playing a lot today. So, I put me in a position where was hey, man, I can't afford to not drop a pass. And because I was in that mindset, I would overthink and I would drop passes. So, when I did catch a pass, I was like that. But, it didn't end how I wanted to end, man. End day, got to follow God. But I guess some more pros. I live in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. Got played in Titan Stadium. That's pretty cool. And then, man, so yeah. Also, I had off the field shenanigans. The last game I played, I didn't end early, cause from one of my teachers messed with my grade, and she lied to my mom. I put in all the work when I didn't. I mean, she said that I didn't turn in all my work. She said she put in all the grades, but she didn't put them all in, so I had a D. And then once she put them in after, I had a better grade. So, night for a playoff game, I was on the phone all night with a girl. So, my off-field shenanigans had me in a bad position. So, I had to end football early. But I ended that, my dad told me in my last youth football game when I was at East, man, playing for their field. And that's where I'm planning to go for my freshman year. So, it's tough, man. My last youth football game was there. And then, yeah, besides that, man, I thought it was bigger than the program. Having office shenanigans. So they were kind of my fault. Half of it was my fault, half wasn't. And then, besides that, man, I wasn't coming to practice. So I was going to put in a good position. But this year, man, we put in work. And this was kind of a workout would look like. It's nowadays footwork, film, and then hands. And then, but yeah, y'all, I'm kind of running out of, like, I don't have much time to talk about anything else. So, if y'all made this point in the video, comment a blue heart, and y'all can get, y'all can get a follower, man. But yeah, it's really started my journey for real. I can't wait. We got camps coming up soon. We got D1 training sessions coming up soon. So yeah, we with it. Peace.